What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen, in your speakers, one more time. Welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak to a sister out of LA. Her name, Amber Smoke. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking to a sister out of LA. This lady here, man, she's a rapper. She can rap. Yo, the way she raps is like truthful. You can actually feel the vibes. And I can't wait for you to meet her, folks. So without further ado, let me bring in Amber Smoke.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, man? What you been up to? How you feeling today?
I feel amazing today. I had a long day. I've been putting in braids. I'm still not done. That's why the hat is here. But yeah, it's been a long day of that. I need to get like a salad and like, I don't know, like yoga later or something.
Did you just say salad and yoga later?
I did. Oh, that sounds like heaven to me. And Jamba Juice. Oh, God, yes.
Let me just recap. You said you want a salad and you want a Jamba Juice.
Absolutely.
When did you realize you had a passion for music?
You know what? When I was 8 years old, I literally wrote a song and it was rapping, singing, and dancing, which is what I do now. And I performed it for the family. And ever since then, I knew that I wanted to pursue music. It took a while to kind of get into it professionally, but I never wavered. I never thought of any other career path than music and acting, of course.
And is that why you're out in LA now?
That is why I'm in LA. I've gone to several places, but LA is my home and I love it here. So
I was out in LA a couple of years ago and I realized why everybody goes to LA. Because first of all, the weather is nice all year round. You don't have to worry about the weather taking a dump on you the day you want to go out and hang out. You ain't got to worry about snowballs being thrown at you because there's no snow in LA. Who are your greatest influences?
I would say, wow, it's so many people that have influenced me because you know what it is. I'm a person who researches music and the history that, you know, people who have come before me have kind of like paved the way. One of my favorites, of course, I was a little too young to enjoy her while she was present, was Lauryn Hill. I love Drake, Tupac, Stevie Wonder. There's a lot of people. But what I find is I typically lean towards people who kind of have like versatility. They can kind of sing about anything or rap about anything. And it's very effortless. Oh yeah, Beyonce. I'm from Houston. I can't believe I forgot Miss B. How can I forget the Queen?
You know, that's what happens.
Missy Elliott,
when you're
Eve.
busy.
I'm forgetting so many people. Sorry.
But don't worry, you ain't got to name them all. We could just charge them to the game, man. That's just, there's so many people out there in the industry that do great things. It's hard to remember them when somebody like me says, hey, name all your favorite influences because there's so many of them. But it's cool. You thought of some heavy hitters, man. And I could see why these people would influence you in the way you operate on a song because your rapping skills is bananas.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love what you're doing out there, Amber Smoke. I really do. And I love your metaphors. Just the way you rap. It's just so cool to me, man. And it's like you bring a fresh perspective to the hip hop sound. Thank you so much. That's what I need to be saying. Thank you for making beautiful hip hop. Thank you for giving me music that I can remember why I like hip hop. And when I listen to your music, Amber Smoke, I listen to somebody I really like. I'm a fan of yours, like for real.
Thank you.
And I'm going to be a fan of yours for the rest of your career. So as long as you keep making music or movies, I will be a fan of Amber Smoke. And when you come to town, I will be going to your concert.
Yes, please come.
We
definitely have some front row seats for you.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. When you're not in the studio, what do you do?
When I'm not in the studio, I mean, it just depends. You know, I'm a creative. is what I like to call myself. So like I build websites, I work on a lot of stuff for myself with social media. It's so popular right now. I talk to my family, my friends. I write a lot. I write music and I just write like my thoughts, affirmations, things like that. And I eat food. I love to eat food.
You don't even look like you eat a lot of food.
Are you kidding me? You must not have been on my gram, because that's yams. Those are yams right there.
Well, no, I'm just saying you wear it well, man. It doesn't go straight to your gut like it goes to mine.
You're fine.
Tell us about the song Money Orders.
Money Orders was a song that I wrote a while ago. It actually was like a diss record for a producer I was working with at the time. And I played it for him after, and he thought it was so dope. And he never knew that I was upset and I wrote that. So it was actually kind of fun. But Money Orders, that's why it's like David to Goliath will block food up on my table and all that kind of stuff. It's got those little bars and stuff. But what I loved about it was actually one of the first records. And I rewrote a lot of the songs that I have for my upcoming EP, Pink Smoke. Money Orders was one of the first records that was written for Pink Smoke, and it stayed. It wasn't like washed away with the rest of the record. So,
well, folks, you can tap in to Money Orders and Amber Smoke on all major platforms. I'm talking Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, and my favorite place, iHeartRadio. Yes, you can tap into Amber Smoke on all those platforms. And you know what, folks? When you go tap into Amber Smoke, these are the words that are going to come out your mouth. This is what you're going to say. Damn, MC Angela, you did it again. Every time you told me to go check out Amber Smoke, so we did. And guess what? She's dope. You're dang right she's dope. So make sure you tap in. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to give you a little snippet of the song Money Orders by Amber Smoke. Yeah. This Amber Smoke, y'all. Yeah. And if you want to hear the rest of this song, you know what you got to do. All right, you got to go to tap in on your own time, folks. You know where you got to go. You've been to those platforms. You got to go there because wherever there's streaming going on, Amber Smoke is in the middle of it. Can you tell us some of your experiences you've had since you've been creating hip hop?
You mean experience like just
good or bad? It doesn't matter. Wherever you want to talk about.
Yeah, no, I've had great experiences. I've met a lot of people. I've had negative experiences. I've traveled from place to place. I've slept on floors. I've paid my dues for sure. I moved to LA with just my car and made it work. I worked 2 jobs so that I could afford, my EP and everything that I was doing at the time. And now I'm settled here in California, I just had that hustler spirit. And so I've gained a lot of experience. I've met a lot of people that I admired as a child and looked up to. And it's, you meet people and you're like, oh my God, But yeah, I wouldn't trade that journey for the world. It's been amazing.
That's dope. Do you have a process when it comes to creating music?
Everybody asks me that, I like to think that I don't have a process, but if I was being completely honest, I would say it's 2 things that I probably do, or 3 rather. Sometimes, words will just come and I have to hurry up and voice note it or write it down. Sometimes I intentionally do something where I say, let's create something, and I'll pull up some music, some beats and, start going from there and recording myself. And then sometimes, it'll be things that I've pulled from prior things like poems and stuff like that.
So how do you choose your beats?
Whatever speaks to me. So if I put on a beat and it's hot and I'm like, wow, that beat is I'm ready to spit something or words start coming, then, I just go for it.
Do you have any advice for the youngins that are coming up that want to do what you're doing?
My advice is always, to be dope. which everybody thinks they're dope. But I mean, like as an actual creative, a person that's, you know, not manufactured, like be dope. Take your craft seriously, you know, sharpen your skills. And most importantly, be resilient and put God first.
Well, that's cool, Amber Smoke. I really do appreciate you. And since you've been here for the first time, you've now become part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan, which means you don't have to wait for me to tap into you and say, hey, Amber, would you like to come on to my show? Nah, you can tap into me in my DMs and say, hey, Drew, I got something to promote. I got a new song. I got a book that I wrote. Or I'm in a new movie. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing is important to me, and I'd like to know about it. So please tap in. But America, the world, that is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam. And this is my special guest, Amber Smoke, out of LA. This sister here has got skills. I'm telling you something, folks. When you tap into her music, you're going to be happy you did. Because you're going to be like, yeah, this woman here makes me think. All her songs have got edge to them, folks. And I'm telling you something. She's got hip hop for every hip hop head. It doesn't matter what type of flavor of hip hop you like. Amber Smoke got you. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you something, folks. If you can name a subject, and I tell you, if she doesn't have the song written, it's going to be written, or it hasn't been released yet. But Amber Smoke, she's got that music. Can you tell the folks where they can find you?
Hey, folks. So you can find me at The Amber Smoke on all social media. That's TheAmbersSmoke. You can follow me on any platform on social media with that. Make sure you check out my website, www.theambersmoke.com. And also, I just recently released my new store, so you can shop there at shoptheambersmoke.com and get yourself some swag, you know, come through tricked up and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure you guys keep up with me because there's a lot of new music coming out and all kinds of stuff.
Can they find that hat on your website too?
No, but we can get you a little hat now. We can put a hat, it's accessories bar over there that you can click and we can add some hats. There's some dope fitteds that have Against All Odds on there and stuff like that. That's really fire. So,
well, I like that hat too. That hat's fire that you got on right there. That's dope.
Thank you.
People listening to this on the podcast, you can't see her hat, man, but her hat is yo. Her hat's it's calling me. It's saying, "Hey, I got power over here, bro."
Or it's saying Zorro, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna mess with you when you got that hat on your head. They're gonna look at you like, "Oh, well, keep it going, man."
Yeah, Carmen Sandiego. Like, what's happening?
It's a dope hat, folks. I'm telling you something. I got a nice hat on too, but not like hers. Her hat is
your hat is great.
But your hat is awesome though. If we're going by hats, you probably got a dope hat collection, don't you?
Actually, I feel like I could have a doper hat collection. I mean, I have my hats, I have these kind of hats, but I also want like all different styles of hats. Cause I'm a girl, I love fashion. So
do you got like different handbags too? Are you the type of woman that has to have different handbags for different occasions?
I do have different handbags, of course, but I'm a shoe girl.
So you have a lot of shoes in the house?
Oh, yeah.
How many pairs of shoes do you have right now in the closet?
I don't know, like 100.
That sounds like my little sister, man. My little sister.
Not that much, though.
I call my little sister, she got a sneaker graveyard in her closet. Because my little sister, my dad would buy my sister every new Nike that came out. And she would be like, hey, brother, you like my old schools? I'm like, old schools? These are new schools to me. What are you talking about? I've never seen these sneakers before. But yeah, she'd have like hundreds of shoe boxes and her sneakers would be brand new in the box. Like, I don't even think she wore half of those. She just had them because she had to have them.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming through, man. I do appreciate the time. You could have been anywhere else in LA because it's nice out there and you got a lot of places to go. And but you chose here to come with me, MC Andrew Love, and hang out with me for a few. And I really do appreciate that, man. I really do. And Thank you for coming through here. I really do appreciate your time. I really do.
Thank you so much for having me.
Out there in LA, please.
Thank you. You stay safe too.
Oh, thank you. And everybody else, y'all stay safe. And just remember this. If you have a dream, go for your dream. Because only you can stop you. And nothing beats a failure but a try.
Okay.
Peace out, folks.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss A Conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.